guys, it's Maz back with another video. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Now this is the Oppo's recent launch back in 2015. It's called the Oppo R7 PLUS, the big daddy of all R7 series. Starting off with the design, this guy is fairly thin at 7.8 millimeters. It is lightweight at 192 grams, seeing that this is one big phone. The slight curves make it a lot easier to hold in your hands, and the metal makes it a bit slippery. But you gotta hold it tight, you know. The construction on this thing is pretty high. With magnesium aluminum alloy unibody construction, this guy feels a lot premium to hold in your hands. And with that said, there is not any removable back, so you cannot take out the battery. For me, I wouldn't care about the battery as much because this guy is rocking a 4100 milliampere battery, which lasts you more than a day with full use. And when the juice is all dried up, it charges about 75% in 30 minutes because it supports Evoke fast charging capabilities. The phone comes with a 32 gigs of internal storage and supports up to 128 gigs of external storage via SD card. The card slot is shared with a secondary SIM slot, so if you use two SIMs and need an expandable storage, you might have to look somewhere else. Moving on to the screen section, it is covered by Gorilla Glass 3 and sports a 6-inch Full HD display with a pixel density of 365 ppi. It doesn't show pixels on the screen, but it is included in Retina territory, so that's good enough. It is an AMOLED display which looks far better than those IPS displays. The color quality on this thing is fantastic. It shows amazing colors and a very deep black, and I must say the screen lights up a lot. In performance department, this guy is equipped with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 processor, 3 gigs of RAM and Adreno 405 GPU. The processor isn't known for its fast performance. Instead, it is an efficient processor with 3 gigs of RAM to make the user experience more smooth. In daily life use, you wouldn't notice about the performance as long as it gets the job done in time, which it does actually. The phone doesn't get warm while playing games and doesn't stuck or slows down. In fact, it's quite enjoyable to play games and watch movies on this thing thanks to its enormous display. In the audio department, I wish the speaker could be located besides the charging port at the bottom because it gets muffled by your hands. Other than that, the sound quality is good and the phone does get fairly loud. The earpiece has the same story as well. It is one of the loudest earpiece I have ever come across, so that is a plus point. Moving on to the software experience, this is one of the best Android skins hands down. This guy is currently running on ColorOS 2.1.0 based on Lollipop. It's like the developers took all the goodies taken from KitKat and Lollipop and put them in one place. I'll highly recommend this to a guy who is coming from an iOS to Android. With that said, the software has a lot going within itself, like the inbuilt cleaning system or an app encryption. This guy also comes with a fingerprint scanner on the back for more accurate, quick and restricted access. The scanner is capacitive and works too damn fast. I guess it'll take about 0.2 seconds to recognize, and I'd highly recommend it over pattern pin or complex passwords. For the camera, it has a 13 megapixel Sony IMX278X sensor. So it'll be better than the Oppo Find 7 camera, which has a lower sensor on it than the R7 Plus, but still performs like a DSLR, so that'll be a challenge of course. I'll do a comparison video soon, so keep updated. As said, the R7 Plus camera has an aperture of f2.2 and relies on laser autofocus mechanism, which is pretty fast and accurate. The photos taken are quite impressive, especially the low light photos. Of course, with all the Oppo smartphones, you get some bundled camera features as well, like the Ultra HD, which enables you to take up to a 52 megapixel shot, HDR mode, panorama, expert modes, and the list goes on. As for the front camera, it has an 8 megapixel sensor. For the video section, too bad that this does not record in 4K videos like the Oppo Find 7. Apart from that, it shoots videos up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. There is a time-lapse mode as well. To sum up, the phone completely won me over. For the price, this guy definitely gives more than what you pay for. Comes with a magnesium aluminum unibody construction, dual SIM functionality as well as expandable storage, a gorgeous 6-inch AMOLED Full HD display, a snappy fingerprint scanner, a massive 41 mAh battery with Evoke fast charging, and a 13 megapixel camera which takes some very good photos. Would I recommend this? A big yes. That's it for now guys, thanks for watching this video. Go ahead and smash that like button or subscribe to my channel for more videos. Until then, I'll see you later.